Welcome. This is my first introduction to the man, Ernie Shell. This is going back to 2021 from a live titled Cher, This Is What It Sounds Like When Doves Cry. Please remember to hit that thumbs up. And now for the feature presentation.
Hey, brother. How you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, man,
Okay, so
dude.
Take this.
Oh, God.
Let me pull this off the screen right now.
Running for my life right now. Benny is actually connected to the people who has a hit on me right now. I've already proved that. Already done that. I know why they're doing this with Don Wells and protecting him. It's because of all the money they're raking in on their YouTubes and stuff. That's why Cher, we started shaking her up, and now she has to have somebody to throw the blame on. She's throwing it on us. I've got all the screenshots, all the threats, everything. She's trying to work agreement out with us, right? Well, she was, and now we pretty much said no to her, and now she has to go to the police. She knows about Summer. She's pretty much automatically already said that. You can tell it in their feeds and everything when they start talking about it. But if you want me to tell what I know, I can.
Well, hold on. Before we go any further, have you went to the TBI with any information that you knew? Is it any drops like that has to do with the investigation, related to these idiots?
Everything that comes to us, we turn over to the TBI. Everything. This is new. This just happened like an hour ago. I'm not even in place to do that. This like 45 minutes ago. I've got all the screenshots, got everything. I mean,
cool.
they're really flipping out. We busted them up.
Good. You can drop it here if you want. Let my viewers know, because we've been battling them the last few hours, putting them on blast on my other channel, of course. But please let us know.
What do you need? What all do you need? You want me to go live, or you want to bring me on, or what?
Well, you're live right now. What happened? Just in a nutshell, give us a summary.
So what happened is we was asked to join, just to help elderly couple in a search.
Yeah.
And then, of course, where we do busting predators and where we're all over the internet with that, it was just pretty much like they found out about it. So they sent Benny. I never had heard of him because I don't do these YouTube things. But right. Benny sent me a message, and he was like, "Hey, man, we want to bring you on the show. We want to bring you on and do a live video with you." I said, "Okay, cool." So they tried to set me up with a question about why, Cher had brought. I didn't even know who Cher was. I only know her from a screenshot that when we did the search that day, she tagged Don Wells while we was searching. After that, they called off the interview we supposed to do with Don Wells. That was already set up. They called it off after that. I didn't know it was Cher that did that, but I kept that screenshot where Cher said Don Wells and tagged him. So, and that was in our live video. So after that, Benny and Cher, they hit me up. They set me up with a question like, I'm like, yeah, we're supposed to have done an interview, and if we'd have got to say, what we wanted to do and ask the questions we wanted to ask Don, that it wouldn't have been a walk in the park. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah, and she comes on there and she's like, I stopped that. I was the one told him no. And I was like, well, who gave you the power to do that? And then after that, I just went off on her. And we made a video about that. So when we made that video, Benny seen that his fans left. I mean, we have a huge following on, and after that, Cher started and then she was like, we need to work this out. We need to talk to each other. And she seen that we were still searching. She seen that people still sending us tips. Everything we get, we send to the TBI. But now it's blown out of proportion. Benny's threatened with threats, and he's threatening us with killings and all that. He's talking about my son, and he's saying my son's going to be molested. He's saying all kinds of stuff.
Calm down about that, because that's what Benny does. He's going to out to sabotage you in every way possible.
But I know.
It's okay.
I know. His last show has just been things that he's just grasping on. He's trying to bring in, where my brother's a serial killer. I brought my brother to justice. I was the one that brought my brother to justice. He didn't care about killing anything, any kids or anything. His motto was, I'm doing them a favor, that way they don't have a chance to grow up and go to hell. Now, what kind of person does that? I brought my brother to justice. He's serving 20 years right now for killing the mayor. Benny has reached out and trying to talk to my brother. And it's all for views. It's all for money. That's all it's for. You can tell how these people operate.
Yeah, exactly.
Cher has Don in her back pocket. everything she says, and notice how she's the only one putting stuff out there. Why is
Yep.
she the one doing it? How can she cancel something that we had set up? Because the questions I had to ask Don is not his favorite ice cream, literally. And this has all been going on all night long. And of course, so what we did is we started making our own videos and putting them in it and showing them where they're just grasping straws. Everything they're doing, they're grasping straws. But now the two people that had set me up, and I've actually got a video recording of this. They wanted to pay people to kill me. And now Benny's in on it. And I've got the screenshot that the main person who's trying to hire these people sent Benny. So what Benny did is he took and marked it out where you couldn't see it. What he didn't understand is if you get a photo editing program, you can lighten it up and you can almost see the name, and it's the same person who's there. And he's already admitted who he's working for, and
That
they're
I believe
paying.
with.
Yeah, this guy took $400,000 from the government. It's the one that's on the news about Chuck Norris right now. He didn't pay Chuck Norris at a Comic Con, and again, there it is, Comic Con. You remember seeing about these child traffickers in Comic Cons and stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, listen to this
And
now. Katina Diaz is the one that made an official report to the police officers, to law enforcement, that she's seen Don Wells and Summer Wells a day before they went missing over to Newport Fairgrounds in Newport, Tennessee. Okay, she then got with Raven, the psychic, and from there they was business partners. But something happened. They fell out. Why did they fall out? What happened there? Cash App tells all. Transactions tells all. Now listen to this. After that, Katina herself goes over to the Newport Fairgrounds and conducts a little rescue search or something like that. She's in flip-flops or sandals or something and got her little dog Toto with her. And she said, "Oh, don't go over there in them weeds. There's snakes." So everything's about money, and it's sick how people are trying to make money and exploit this little missing girl, Summer Wells. That's wrong.
Well, that's exactly what is happening, and they're walking around gaslighting everybody else.
Exactly. And they're only putting out so much information. That's why Cher's at the police station right now saying that we threatened her. If you can plainly see the other screenshot that I posted there, she automatically says, she's like, "Oh, let's work together. I need you to call me. I want you," like I don't want nothing to do with that. I didn't want nothing to do with that. I mean, if she's gonna confess about knowing, which I know she does, she knows more than what she's saying. She pretty much gives herself away. She incriminates herself all the time. She's like,
I know
talked to the grandma.
I'm with you. She did it tonight. She pissed me off too.
So she must be the only one talking. And then you hear them, "Oh, well, she wasn't on the internet. She didn't do that. She's not been on there for 2 months." Think about that. So you're telling me that we had to go through Cher to get all this information? Think about it. It's all about the money. Follow the money. All you want to do is follow the money. And that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Predator Hunter Nation is staying on the investigation. We've already submitted tips. We submitted every single thing.
When you have a large following, I recommend taking her monetization away because of what she's doing.
It did. That's why they're so mad. They're so mad. People are dogging her. Well, her last video, usually when videos, go up of any kind of video, they usually have, 400 or 500 likes, and then, maybe 8 to 20, maybe dislikes. She literally, if you look at what happened is, she had like 200 likes, but 300 dislikes. I was like, oh man. And they was just coming off with it. Here's something else too. We've already sued a bunch of people over libel. When you put stuff out and you down a company, a legit company, you can sue for things. And that's what they're doing, especially if they're putting fraudulent information out there. There's no backing to it. It's just people's words. And that's what they're doing. And they're trying to get these big followings. It's all about the followers. It's all about the viewers for them. We could care less about that. We don't even, every once in a while we'll put up a video. Let me tell you what we did on TikTok. In 3 days of us putting these predator hunts and stuff down, we went in 3 days, we generated 5 million views, 160,000 followers, and like 1.6 million likes in 3 days. and we wasn't even trying. We were just putting the truth out there for people.
So that's
General
how these
awareness,
idiots
teaching.
operate, and that's with Skeezy there too. These people will, not only we all know that you don't have to be an idiot to get ahead, but these people will purposely snuff out their competition just to have that much more. That's how they want to do it, and by any means necessary, by hook or crook.
Exactly. I'm glad we found who you was, and all night long I had to race over here where I'm at. They've got people following us. They got people watching us. He's showing pictures of people coming by our station where we're at and taking photos. And man, it's just like, whoa. So, we're having to beef up our security now and all that.
All right. Well, keep us posted in the back. Keep me posted about what's going on, because especially with the illegal stuff that Skeezy's getting involved with, we're compiling it a bunch in the back as well for our own purposes, of course, that I don't need to mention live. But
thank you. I appreciate that.
Just drop that, because it does have a purpose, and God bless you for stopping by and letting us know.
And I appreciate it. And if you guys, want to check us out, it's facebook.com, protect our innocent. Thank you.
Facebook.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, facebook.com/ protect our innocent, or at protect our innocent. Predator Hunter Nation. The blue badge. You can't miss it. We're the only ones.
Okay, please. I got one of my mods to share it. I got my locked out on my Facebook tonight, so I can't share now. But okay, man. Fuck, that's great. I appreciate it. Is there anything else that you want to update us about? Well, hopefully Big Ern will come back and see us on this channel one more time. It's been a couple of years. I'm sure he's allowed on other people's channels on YouTube. Thanks again, guys, for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.